Tim Collins with Cullman today. I'm out with Walt Maddox, the mayor of Tuscaloosa. Mr. Maddox, you're running for governor. It's a crowded field, isn't it?
It is a crowded field, but I think what distinguishes us is that we've spent the last 12 years in Tuscaloosa showing what results-oriented government looks like and showing that it's not about big government or less government, it's about effective government. And when it's effective, we can improve the quality of life for all Alabamians.
Well, I appreciate you, and I know a lot of people. You come into Cullman, you're at the Democratic Headquarters in the middle of downtown. How much mileage are you putting on your vehicle this year?
We're putting a lot of mileage, but it's worth it. I have a 4-year-old and a 15-year-old. This governor's race is as much about them as it is anything, because we need to create an Alabama that's not 46, 47, 48, and everything that matters. We need to create an Alabama that doesn't have every department in crisis. And Eli and Taylor deserve that, and everyone at home that's watching this video, their children, their grandchildren, they deserve a bright future as well.
Well, when we're on this topic in Cullman County, and I think this is largely true statewide, it's health care, specifically mental health. I think that's just kind of been put to the side by the legislator, by funding. What plans do you have to help folks who have mental health needs?
Well, our state mental health system is in crisis. In Tuscaloosa, we have the state's largest mental health facility in Bryce. The second largest is Tuscaloosa Metro Jail. Over 30% of our inmates take some sort of psychotropic drug. That's a result of a catastrophic failure of leadership over the last 7 years. And the fact that the mental health community doesn't have lobbyists, it doesn't have PAC money, has cost them dearly. And that is a moral responsibility we're not going to abate when we become governor. As governor, we're going to create more in-house treatment centers. We're going to make sure that we have enough bed space available to treat those with acute mental illness disorders. We're going to make this a priority. It's not going to be an afterthought of our administration. In Tuscaloosa, we've actually had to take legal action against the state when it comes to ensuring mental health for all Alabamians. As governor, it's certainly going to be a responsibility from day one.
Gotcha. Let's talk about internet connectivity, broadband. In Tuscaloosa, you guys are blessed with probably a good service out here in rural Alabama. It's a challenge, particularly in the far reaches away from the city centers. What do you have in mind for that?
Well, one of the things we're going to do is what we've done in Tuscaloosa. It doesn't cost a lot of money to string fiber, and we in Tuscaloosa, we have done that very successfully. We've got to expand it out into the rural areas for a couple of reasons. Number one, it certainly can enhance our education product. Secondarily, though, telemedicine. It gives us an opportunity because since the failure to expand Medicaid, we keep seeing rural hospitals close. Expanding broadband access can increase telemedicine opportunities that can be essential for those living in rural Alabama.
Gotcha. Now, Cullman County, as you probably know, is a Republican county, voted almost 90% for Trump in the last election. How do you, as a Democrat, overcome that, not only in places like Cullman, but statewide?
Well, in 2017, your margins improved to nearly 20% for Doug Jones. We know probably we can't win Cullman County in the general election, but I think our message of talking about results, whether you're Republican or Democrat or Independent, what you ultimately want are results, and that's what we've done the last 12 years. In March, last March, I was reelected with 89% of the vote, and I'm living in a purple city, and that means the people that I work for every day, they're more focused on getting the job done. As governor, we're not going to be 46th, 47th, 48th in everything that matters. It's too important to my future, it's too important to your future, it's too important for the future of this state.
One last question. It's a big topic here in Cullman County, I think in a lot of places. Law enforcement. The support for local law enforcement, state troopers, Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. How do you think we're doing statewide, and what would you do to improve that?
Well, as mayor of Tuscaloosa, I'm responsible for nearly 300 police officers every single day, and one of the largest police forces in Alabama. And the fact of the matter is, at a state level, we do not invest into our state troopers and other agencies that are responsible for taking care of all of us. So as governor, one of the things that we're going to do is increase the number of state troopers, increase the opportunities in our other specialized divisions so that we can assist local law enforcement in making Alabama safer. I don't understand why we haven't been on the forefront of doing this in a state that needs it most.
Makes sense. I know it's getting late. You got a long drive. I appreciate you talking to me. Thanks very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.